Now to the practical effects of last night's action. National security correspondent Jennifer Griffin has that part of the story tonight from the Pentagon, along with the latest on that Russian warship.
Just hours after the USS Porter and Ross launched 60 Tomahawk missiles at a Syrian airbase from the eastern Mediterranean, a Russian warship crossed through the Bosphorus Strait, and senior U.S. defense officials tell Fox the Russian frigate Admiral Grigorovich was heading toward the two U.S. Navy destroyers earlier today, armed with advanced caliber cruise missiles. Meantime, Pentagon officials announced today they are investigating whether Russia played a role in the chemical weapon attack on April 4th. U.S. officials say a Russian or Syrian drone was seen flying over a hospital where the victims of the sarin nerve gas attack were taken. 5 hours later, that hospital was bombed. The suggestion from Pentagon officials was either the Russians or the Syrian regime was trying to destroy and cover up evidence of the chemical attack. Senior administration officials say that Russians were present at the Shariat Air Base when the chemical weapons were loaded onto the Syrian planes. Defense officials said the U.S. military took efforts not to hit the Russian barracks, giving Moscow a 1-hour heads up before the attack. The first missiles launched at about 7:40 Eastern. An hour later, at 8:40 Eastern, all 59 of the 60 missiles hit within 2 or 3 minutes, with one missile falling into the sea after launch. Fox News obtained exclusive satellite images of before and after last night's airstrike. These photos, provided by ImageSat International, show an SA-6 surface-to-air missile battery, which was destroyed. 10 out of 10 ammunition storage sites were destroyed. 2 fuel reservoirs remain based on this imagery. Russian drone footage shows that the runways at the Shariat Air Base remain intact. Now, for the first time, we are getting a glimpse of the Syrian brigadier general behind Syria's chemical weapons program. Fox News has obtained exclusive photos from Western intelligence sources of General Bassam al-Hassan, who heads Unit 450 that is accused of carrying out the attack in Idlib. 3 years ago, Hassan was put on the U.S. Treasury's sanctions list, but so far he has not been brought to justice.
As far as the investigation into possible Russian involvement in the chemical weapon attack, one senior military official told reporters here at the Pentagon, quote, "We know the Russians have chemical expertise in country," meaning on the ground in Syria, Brett.
Jennifer, what can you tell us about the threat by the Russian Foreign Ministry to shut down that hotline between the U.S. and Russian military commanders operating in Syria?
Well, there's been some confusion about the hotline. Pentagon officials tell us tonight it is still operational. In fact, they say it has been used at least once since the Tomahawk strike last night. President Trump did not call President Putin last night, but the U.S. gave Russia's military a 1-hour heads up, Brett, that the strike was coming, and the target was the Shariat Air Base, where there were up to 100 Russian troops last night when those 59 Tomahawks hit. Brett?
Jennifer Griffin live at the Pentagon. Jennifer, thank you.